Okay, I'm live. I'm Jen Hernandez with Ladies Doing Business, and I'm getting to share today, so I thought I would bring you guys along with me. So I do sit in the health and fitness chair, and so you may think it's strange that I have a Guinness sitting up here on my, that I even own a Guinness. Maybe you think that I think all beer and all chocolate and all candy and all things are the evil. Where is she? She's not even here for me to harass. Anyway, no, foods and things are not evil. They just either help you get to your goal or they help you not get to your goal. And so what I wanted to do is I brought in a coffee mug and a beer because I wanted to ask you a question. Has anybody, can you remember the first time you had a beer or you had coffee? Did you love it? Yes. Your first sip. Your very first sip. Most people do not, Maggie's the exception, most people do not like beer or coffee the first time they have it. My first cup of coffee, I was 18 at Gus and Gladys's house. I was at the kitchen table. I vehemently remember putting 4 cups of creamer, like 4 little creamer mini moos, and like 4 scoops of sugar. It was white coffee. It was not black coffee. And why am I sharing this with you? Because most of us are drinking coffee this morning and a lot of us still drink beer, right? Because you like how it makes you feel. You like the energy from coffee. You like the lightheaded, silly, free self when you drink beer, right? You like the result, so you keep doing it even though you don't like it. Know where I'm going with this? You may not like water or vitamins or exercising or vegetables when you first have them. You may not like them the first 2 months. You may not like them the first 4 months, but you are going to like how they make you feel. You are going to like how they give you energy and how they clear your skin. You are going to like how they make you move around and feel better in your clothing. You're going to like the benefits. And that's what my hope is to help you to see. And that's what I do when I help other people and what I share in my private boot camp is that, yes, I did not wake up loving vegetables. I didn't get to 300 plus pounds loving vegetables. No, that's not how that happens. So I just wanted to encourage you, before I tell you a little bit of what I offer and how I specifically help people, is that it's okay if you don't like vegetables. But if you are not happy with your energy level, if you're not happy with your size and your shape, if you're not happy with how you feel, we're gonna have to find a way that you like them. And we can find a way. Use the 3-letter word yet. You may not like it yet, but we'll find a way you like it. And it doesn't have to be Brussels sprouts. It doesn't have to be zucchini, even though I personally love zoodles and zucchini. It doesn't have to be that. We can find a way. There are so many fruits and vegetables and proteins that you can find and love. And yes, you can have your carbs too. So, speaking of, the very, very easiest healthy choice that I started making was drinking my daily superfood shake. Now, I personally believe in supplementation. I personally have taken vitamins since I was a kid. And that was just something I always did. Something I did for years that got me over 300 pounds was go through the drive-thru every morning to work. So I actually save $5,200 a year by drinking this superfood shake. And it gets me 70 vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics. It gets everything all in one cup. So for me, this is the easiest health change that you can make. And you don't have to drink it. It's just dried plants ground up. So you can actually stir it in yogurt and stir it in oatmeal. You don't have to drink it, you can eat it. But I brought with me one of my favorite blends. It's wild black cherries, spinach, and vegan chocolate. So it's plant-based. There is a dash of cinnamon. I may have went a little heavy on the cinnamon, but I'm gonna pass this around if you wanna just give it a try. Now remember, it's okay if you don't like it, but if you don't have enough energy in your day, drinking one is not gonna give you all your energy and give you nails like mine. It's gonna take some time. It's like brushing your teeth, right? You don't brush your teeth once and get instant white teeth. You have to brush your teeth daily. And so what I find is weeks 3 and 4 of having one shake a day really helps that baseline nutrition. And this is where I start people with. This is the easiest thing that you can do. If you change nothing else, grab a glass of water and get your vitamins in, and that's a great way to start your day. So if you want to try it, you can. It's my favorite blend. No shame if you don't like it. So the next thing that I want to go to is if you are in an uncomfortable place with energy and you're not comfortable with your size and you're trying to lose weight, there are tons of resources out there. There's a new diet every week. There's something new being shared, and it's so much out there that you can do bits and pieces and think you're eating healthy and think you're making a great choice. But if you don't actually have a plan to follow and you're not following a plan made for you and your specifications, you get some results. Sure, you can lose 10, 20, 30 pounds on your own this year. But if you really want big results, something like evicting over 111 pounds like me, you're going to need a plan that is made for your body. And you're going to have to make some changes. So I'm just going to be real. I want to be honest. There is some work involved in it. And it's okay if it's not for you and you aren't ready to work on that, but I can tell you on this side, it feels freaking amazing, and it's helped every relationship in my life. So for example, my husband and son used to say, oh, can you run upstairs and get this? And the response they would get from me, ugh. I would forget my watch up in my bedroom where I get changed, and I would go to work without it because I didn't want to go up the stairs. Now, how do you think my relationship is different where my husband used to get, and now he gets, sure, here. Now, am I saying that you need to run upstairs for your husband every time he needs it? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that was an opportunity for us to have a good moment or a bad moment. And me being healthier and more comfortable and more energetic in my skin gives me an opportunity for a better moment instead of that bad moment that we used to have that would turn into a fight, right? So I find nutrition is the hugest part. I love fitness. If you watch my stories, I work out about 30 minutes every morning, 6 days a week at least, but most mornings, 30 minutes, I share a little clip in my stories. I believe in fitness, but nutrition and water is where it's at. And so we have two different ways of working on our nutrition with my company, and I'll help you pick what's best for you. We have either a food freedom course that allows you to eat whatever you want as much as you want. You just follow certain principles and guidelines, and you learn how to look at food in a more healthy way. That's for someone who's like, don't tell me not to do it because I'm going to go do it 10 times. Like, that person might need some food freedom. Now, there's another school of thought, and that's someone who needs structure, someone who says, tell me what to do and I'll do it. And that person may have heard the term macros and say, okay, I know macros is good and I should be counting, but like when I scan on my PAL app and I do all these things, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to simplify it for you, and that's what our color-coded containers are for. These are basically macros for kids, for fun, for me, for you, and I use them every morning to portion out my food. I have them in my lunch bag because we have some free food at work today, and I'll be like scooping out, and basically the macros breaks down that I know I need to eat 5 containers of vegetables a day. I know I need to eat 4 containers of fruit today. I know I need to eat 4 containers of carbs. Yes, I eat carbs. I'm sorry. I have like a personal like love-hate with like keeping any one thing out of your diet. For me, it was a really unhealthy roller coaster for 20 years. And I would say extreme left, and I would say, no, 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 I'm not having any carbs. And then I would lose 30 pounds, and then I would gain back 50. And I'm not exaggerating. That kind of roller coaster life was all or nothing for me, and I'm so glad that I have this freedom that I can have chocolate, and if I wanted, I could drink this beer. Like I said, it's like 7 years old, so I don't know if I would really want to. But so I'll set you up with your program, your nutrition program. It's going to be an app. It's going to be a tracker book if you like to write in paper, and we just get you going. And then where I come along is I have the best middleman job, so I get to help you use the tools that I've already used to evict 111 pounds. I have a private boot camp group where I put you in, and I share things every single day, tips and inspiration. I take classes. I'm certified in nutrition and mindset nutrition, and I make sure that I'm continually growing to help you more, because everybody needs difference, but it is going to take you helping yourself. I can't show up and make you prep your food on Sunday or Monday or Wednesday. I can't show up and make you drink water, and I can't show up and make you make a little change, but I can show up and show you that I'm doing it. And I want to tell you, I am not perfect. I am by no means perfect. Kathy gave me some awesome treacle. I ate all the treacle by myself. That was a lot of treacle. Now, it was not in one sitting. It was not in one sitting. I broke it up and I put it in the freezer, and I had treacle treats every once in a while. Treacle is amazing. It's amazing.
Irish pastry.
Yeah, it's an Irish pastry. It's like So it's like if a shortbread cookie married chocolate chip cookie with shoe fly pie mixed in, like it is amazing. But it's not something that you eat every day. And when I did enjoy those things, I didn't shame myself for it. It was a treat. It was a special Irish treat. It was something that I was enjoying. And so I work a lot of that with mindset, and I share a lot of those tips. So my personal goal is I started last month, my goal is to help 100 people by December evict 10 to 40 pounds. Not everybody has a lot of weight to lose, so not everybody has to hit a big goal. But I want to actually help. I don't want to sell packages. I want to actually have people join me and evict, and I want to help 100 people by December. And I am currently, since last month, I'm at 11 people. I am looking for anybody who really is ready to feel good in their skin, who knows their nutrition isn't perfect and they just are missing some little thing. They might need some guidance and a plan to go along with that, and who's open to working and talking with me. So a great referral for me would be someone who is saying enough is enough. I want to get summertime fine. I want to throw my excuses out of the window and just learn and just let food stop controlling me. And hopefully they can be one of the 89 people that I am still aiming to help this year. So that's all I had for you, to give you a little hint into my world. I'd love if anybody has questions for me. Hit me up.
I don't want to lose weight because I'm already skinny enough. I want to gain weight but I want to gain muscle.
I love it. I love that question. And you're in a very active job. Like you own a cleaning business, so I'm assuming you're doing the cleaning. You don't have like Roombas that come with you, right? So you're doing the work. So we do actually have, one of the things I didn't talk about is the fitness side. We do actually have like the Netflix of fitness. It's hundreds of workouts. There's weightlifting and bulking programs specifically for that. And we're also sponsors of Ironman, which is a really high class run. Swim, bike, and run. Goodness. I got tongue-tied. It didn't want to come out. So we also are their sponsor for their nutrition tools, which help in bulking and help in building muscle. So I actually, although that's not my specialty, I actually can connect you to the tools that would help you do that. So I love that question. And that's great. Not everybody wants to lose weight. Like I said, even if it's not about the scale, just about the energy. How do you want to feel when you wake up? And when you get home from work, how do you want to feel? Do you want to leave it all at your day job and have nothing left for you and your family? Or do you want energy? Like, how do you want to feel? And I can definitely help you match the tool if you know how you want to feel. If you know how you want to feel and you're willing to give yourself 30 to 60 minutes a day, I can help you. I can help you. Any other question?
Question over here, Pam.
Can you talk a little bit about intermittent fasting? You mentioned it last time.
Sure. Intermittent fasting it's not what you eat, it's just how you eat. And it's in a very short term, it's giving your body a break to digest and push everything through. So there's windows of time that you eat. If you're intermittent fasting, you still would need a healthy, diverse meal plan to follow and eat all those foods in that window. You can lose 10 to 30 pounds doing what they call dirty intermittent fasting, which is where you don't care what you eat, you just eat whatever, but your body will get to a point. And personally, I'm about like, what are you building? So if you're not eating healthy, you're not building healthy cells, and like you're creating who you are tomorrow, what you eat and what you do today. So personally, intermittent fasting is a great way to also help you with that mindless snacking. I feel like intermittent fasting was a big awareness for me when I started researching and started using it. And it is because it just made me say, oh, it's 6 o'clock, I'm not going to eat anymore. Why do I want to eat? And then I started to realize, oh, I'm not really hungry. It's just because my son's eating, or it's just because I saw that. And you start to be more aware about your body. And something I think so many of us do that intermittent fasting helped me with is that so many of us forget what it feels like to actually be hungry. Like, we eat so much that we think we're starving, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, that is a trigger word. Honestly, it gives me goosebumps every time I hear starving, because if you're in the United States, you're not starving. I mean, maybe there is one person in the woods somewhere, but you are not starving. You are very hungry, and you may not even be really, really hungry. So what intermittent fasting let me is like, okay, I'm not supposed to eat yet, but I'm feeling hungry. Here's a test. is my stomach gurgling and feeling empty and really feeling hungry? If I'm working out, do I have enough energy to finish a move? Am I feeling lightheaded? Am I feeling like I can't move? Am I getting up and seeing stars? Those are signs that you're actually really hungry and you should eat.
What's the time frame on intermittent? Like how, like, is it 8 hours, 6 hours?
What I've been studying with the nutritionist on our team and the dietitian we work with is 12 hours, the 12 to 17 hour window is what people fast for. So they're either fasting like at least 12 hours up to 17.
Which gives you 12 hours to eat.
So whatever's left. Yeah.
Yeah. So like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. you don't eat.
And then you can consume black coffee, unsweetened teas, water. You have up until 30 calories. Once you're at 30 calories, you broke the fast, and now you're just in that harmful place of not eating, and you're depriving your body, but it's starting to push the insulin like it knows food's coming. So it's careful. It's something you want to work with.
What about taking vitamins during the fast time? Like, can you take vitamins during that time, or you shouldn't? Or
Actually, that's a great question. I actually break my fast with my vitamin shake because that is bioavailable. It's crushed plants, and your body's hungry. So it's like if you have a Lamborghini out there and it ran out of gas, are you going to put kerosene in it, which is what I would consider all the food that's not helping your goals, or are you going to put high premium gas in it? You're going to put high premium gas so it can break it down and make it run. That's how I look at your body. What are you going to fuel it with? So I'm going to fuel it with my superfoods. I don't take any vitamins. A lot of vitamins in pill form don't actually break down, which is why I replace them with my plants. So when I break my fast, I break it with my shake. So does that answer your
One
question?
more question. Go ahead.
Well, actually, I don't have a question, but I do have what I call a testimonial.
Okay.
If Jen doesn't
We're going to
mind.
go into that next. Or we're going to do open testimonies next.
there you go.
So,
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with open testimonies. Who has one? Oh, yay, go ahead.
Well, I've been with the clinic almost going on for 4 years now. And so when I got there, and Jen was already there, and I met Jen, I can honestly tell you, whatever she has done here and what she is about today is a complete 180 of the girl that I first met. And I can honestly say that because she was quiet. I know she struggled. She was not, I would never have described her as a vibrant, go-getter, someone who stood up and was not afraid to talk or even discuss her situation. And I mean that. Like, she can give people a tremendous amount of self-respect, self-awareness. I just want to say that because I think
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.